What is going on, guys? It is your boy Darko, and today I'm bringing you patch 4.22, Passage to Egypt of Smite, and I wanted to do a Let's Talk about this, and the last one I did was 5 months ago, and that was when I quit Smite, and I've recently come back, and I wanted to bring you one of these patch notes back up, because everyone knows it's like no bullshit, it's quite quick, you want the information you're given, and yeah, again, no bullshit. So, first things first, we're going to jump into the skins. They got some awesome skins coming out, actually. I want to talk about the Circuit remasters. Her gold, legendary, and diamond is now remastered. It's not completely all diamond and all that kind of thing. They remastered her so she looks like a normal human being, with the clothes being of that color, and it looks really cool. The next thing for Circuit is the Konochi. I'm not going to even try to pronounce it, actually. It's the Circuit skin, and it looks like a ninja, and it's very, very awesome. I'm not entirely sure how much this is going to be, but it is exclusive in the Odyssey. So it's going to be around 400, probably 600 gems without the offer, that kind of price tag. But as it's an exclusive, obviously, at some point in the future that will probably be in a chest. The next skin is the Druidstone Geb, which a lot of people were hyped for, but I thought it was like a sort of skin of Geb itself. But it does look kind of cool in general, and that's an exclusive Odyssey thing as well. It could later on be in a chest, but it will be part of the Odyssey, so you'll be able to just straight up buy that for like 400 to 600 gems, something like that again. The next one I want to talk about is, I'm going to go straight to the Ice Mage Agni, actually. I was going to talk about Hachiman, but I'm going to leave him till the end. The Ice Mage Agni actually looks very cool, and his moves, although I'm not showing you the videos, I'm showing you the pictures, his moves are very cool, and the sound effects are very cool as well, and his voice pack is actually pretty cool as well. Everything about the skin is pretty cool, and Agni genuinely needs a new awesome skin, and he's got one, so that's, I'm really proud of this one. This one's awesome. The next skin is Snow Day Scylla, which is obviously like Elsa from Frozen, but oh well. Well, I'm sure we won't see a copyright strike on this one anytime soon. Anyway, yeah, it looks pretty awesome. The skin is actually very detailed, and I'm happy with this one. Obviously, Scylla really doesn't need any more skins. She's got loads anyway, but it looks good anyway in general, and it's all wintry and stuff in it. It looks kind of cool. The last skin I wanted to talk about, and this is the last skin, is the Onimusha skin for Hachiman. And as a Hachiman with a star already, like diamond with a star, I fucking love Hachiman. And this skin is amazing. I absolutely love it. The voice pack is evil, and I love it. His moves are evil, and I love it. And his little 2 has like a eyeball in the flag, and it's beautiful. But this will be an exclusive Odyssey, and I don't think you'll be able to actually get this one unless you unlock it as a bonus item by buying all the rest of the Odyssey kind of items just before that, and it will give you this as a reward. Next up are the changes of the game itself. There's a Shadow over Hercopolis adventure right now, and they're adding in the Nightmare mode. And then we're going to talk about the Odyssey 2018. Obviously the purchasable items will be the Circuit Ninja, the Geb skin that you saw, and the Scarab jump stamp, which I don't have an image of, and obviously Smite's website doesn't have an image of it or anything like that. The bonus item is the Hachiman skin, obviously, and the new quest and achievement. You can complete all 7 Egyptian quests to receive the Egyptian Conqueror achievement and the Egyptian loading screen skin, so that's pretty awesome. The new emotes include the Geb dance and the Hachiman dance. They both get a dance. Unfortunately, I haven't seen these, and I think in the patch notes they didn't actually show these. So unfortunately, you're going to have to just look forward to the PTS of this and just find out what they are. The avatars, there's a cutesy snowman. Again, there's no image for this, but it probably looks like something like this because of this. And I'm sure copyright won't happen to this. The music theme, there's going to be a winter holiday. Probably nothing like that. But yeah, winter holiday theme, as they keep adding in themes every time. As for achievements, they're going to be adding in achievements for Discordia. As Discordia, use your golden apple to have Discord ability to throw the apple to the enemy and have it spread automatically to 2 other enemies in a single cast. So you'd have to hit somebody with the ult, have it explode next to 2 of their teammates, which very rarely happens, so that'd be quite the achievement. The next achievement is Spreading Strife. As Discordia, use the Strife ability to turn 2 enemies, and that is the stripe across the floor thing, which you can hit with people and stuff. Turn 2 enemy gods against each other 3 times in a single match. Onto item balances, Warrior's Bane is getting a nerf with a decreased physical penetration from 22% to 15%. That's quite a big decrease right there. Titan's Bane as well, the one upgrade from that, increased cost from 2,150 to 2,300, and decreased the physical pen from 33% to 30%. The pen isn't actually huge But the cost can be quite different, you know, and might make a difference in the game itself. Time's Bane, still a very good item though, and I doubt people will just start dropping that. Spellbound Kasari, which is half of Shogun's and other items such as that, decreased magical protection from 50 to 40. I thought 50 was quite a bit anyway, but the 40 is pretty good. And Shogun's Kasari, the one up from that, decreased magical protection from 50 to 40, and what they're doing here is what they've done with the other aura items, and they're eventually going to make them completely useless, so that tanks and supports will stop getting aura items. That's basically what happened last time, so that's interesting. Voidstone decreased magical protection from 70 to 60. Interesting. The Tiny Trinket, the first starter to Lifesteal, is getting an increased magical power from 15 to 20. So that's pretty good. That would probably be really good early game if you want to try and get a little bit of Lifesteal. The last artifact, which goes into Rod of Tahuti and Kronos Pendant, that on Doom Orb, that kind of way as well, decreased cost from 600 to 555. So the increased magical power from 15 to 20, but this has also increased the cost of the rest of it by 50 to preserve their original prices. Soul Trap is next. That's been decreased by 50 gold as well, but it has also increased the cost of Soul Reaver and Book of Thoth by 50 to then keep them prices, and I'm guessing they just want you to get Soul Trap by 50 gold? I don't know what their phase is for that one. Doom Orb has an increased magical power from 40 to 60, increased MP5 from 7 to 10, and decreased the max stacks from 50 to 40. They've changed this for a very early burst sort of mage. Anyone who wants to do early aggression and try and get some early power, it probably won't be good late game like comparison to what it was, but it's definitely really good early game, and you'll be able to do a lot of pressure with that if you're willing to take the risk of, if you die you can lose the stacks, blah blah blah. But they've made this very powerful now, and you'll probably see a lot of people pick this up. Soul Eater, they've reduced the cost from 2004 to 2003, increased the power from 30 to 40, but they've reduced the evolved power bonus from 20 to 10. So when it evolves, it won't get as big as a power bonus, but they've definitely made the Soul Eater more viable early game whilst you're trying to get the 100 stacks of things dying around you, including yourself. You can die and stack that, so that's pretty impressive. But yeah, they've decreased sort of a lot of things there, including the power bonus, but I'm sure that won't be a big issue. Onto God balances though, Fenrir is getting a huge change. His Unbound Runes, which is his passive, no longer affects Seething Howl, which is his heal, which is his second. Fenrir's Brutalize will now gain bonus physical and magical protections of 5+1 per level while channeling this ability. So whilst he's brutalizing, he'll get protections 5+1 per level. Soothing Howl, which is his heal usually. Soothing Howl no longer consumes runes for the Unbound Runes. Increased physical power buff from 10 all the way up to 70 to 20 all the way up to 80. And it's increased the lifesteal buff from 30% to 35%. Ragnarok, which is his ultimate, adjusts damage to be consistent increased per rank, increased range of the attack from 12 to 15, and added a cone targeter to this attack to more clearly show this range. So they've increased the range slightly by the sounds of it, increased the damage of it, and added a cone of where you can grab people and where you cannot, because obviously it wasn't very... I mean, it was in his mouth. If they were next to your mouth, you could grab them, but I'm guessing they're adding a cone to make it more consistent, more easier for people to see whereabouts you're going to eat people. Onto Artia, which is a god change. Energy Surge, or Maul Prey. Decreased Energy Surge heal from 60 all the way up to 140 to 40 all the way up to 120 per enemy god hit, sorry. Decreased magical power scaling on Energy Surge heal from 25% to 20%, and her Life Tap, or Heavy Charge, has been decreased magical power scaling on Life Tap heal from 10% to 5% per tick. So they've nerfed Artia once again. It's another Susanoo epidemic on Artia right there. Kukulkan with the changes. Berserk reduced bonus shield from 20 to 24 per level to 10 plus 20 per level. So they've nerfed his reduced bonus shield from the Berserk. Vent Anger decreased self-movement speed buff from 10% to 5%, so when you used to vent previously you used to be able to like catch up to people and do mad damage and stuff like that, and now it's only 5% movement speed buff. Not a massive nerf, but enough to sort of see if that makes a huge change. Last but not least, there's a Ymir change, everyone. Shard of Ice, which I believe is his ultimate. Frostbite passive is now immediately applied to the enemies in the area and refreshed by the detonate. So if they're stood in your ultimate, I believe this is how this is going to work. If they are stood in your ultimate, they're going to get the Frostbite where they're slowed and like they take more damage from you and your basics or whatever. And then when it detonates, they also get a refresh of it, so they're going to be slowed even more. and your basic attacks are going to hurt them and stuff like that. So that's going to be crazy. Yeah, that's quite a big change for you, mate. It's small but very big at the same time. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. No bullshit here. Out of all the skins, I usually go back and sort of see what I would get and stuff like that. The Dreadstone Geb thing I probably wouldn't get. The Surcat Ninja skin is absolutely amazing. I'd probably pick that up. The Agni skin I'd probably pick up. The Scylla, I mean, I've got loads of Scylla skins, so it's a maybe because there's a billion Scylla skins I already have, and they brought out another one. But it does look really cool, that skin. And the Onimusha Hachiman, I might just buy the entire Odyssey just to get him, because that looks fucking insane. The recolored Surcat, I've never been a Surcat fan, so I'm not really too fussed about that. But yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. And if you like this, give it a like. And if you want to stay tuned with all my videos, make sure you subscribe. And I'll see you on the video, guys. Goodbye.